Finally, in our Inspiring Kids series, we want to update you on a 13-year-old girl who has been on a mission to forge friendships through a special project at playgrounds and parks across the country. Sammie Vance doesn't want anyone to feel lonely.
Being lonely is not a good feeling, and I don't want anyone to feel that way.
So she decided to do something about it. It's called the Buddy Bench, and the idea is a simple one. If a kid feels lonely, they can sit on the buddy bench, and this serves as a signal that they could use a friend. And with the help of her community in Indiana, Sammie collects bottle caps, and they use them to build the benches out of recycled plastic.
I thought it was an amazing idea because it would involve the community's help. It would help the environment and help friendships.
The 13-year-old began her Buddy Bench project back when she was 8 years old. And since then, the benches have been installed across the country and abroad in parks, schools, and playgrounds.
I get letters from schools saying that the Buddy Bench helped them.
I would love to just inspire everyone and make them want to be kind to everyone because, in my opinion, kindness is contagious.
This teen hoping to let others know you can be a friend to anyone, near and far. And joining us now from her home in Indiana is Sammie Vance. Sammie, great to see you again. It looks like you've only gotten busier since we last talked.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Can you update us on where you are?
Yeah, so I started my Buddy Bench project probably about 5 years ago. Since then, I've gotten to have my book published called Inspire the World, A Kid's Journey to Make a Difference. I've started other initiatives such as Sending Smiles. I've gotten Buddy Benches all over the world. Plus, I started a podcast called Sammie Smiles.
My goodness. So how many benches to date do you think, just a guess, that you've had a hand in getting installed in parks and playgrounds?
I've probably helped over 200 groups get Buddy Benches.
And you're trying to spread kindness not just through the Buddy Bench project, but as you kind of mentioned, other ways too, right?
Yeah, I started a project called Sending Smiles where I send laminated smiles and an encouraging note to someone frequently, as well as a podcast called Sammie Smiles where I spread smiles through interviewing other people.
Interviewing other people, like what kind of questions? What would you ask me, for example?
Something that I ask all my viewers is, what is something that makes you smile?
Animals. I love animals. I'm a sucker for any animal story, and we have a lot of them in this program. That's my answer. But how about you?
Something that makes me smile is seeing other people smile. I think that the smile kind of radiates off of people, and it gives me energy and smiles.
Smiles do change our lives, don't they? Sammie Vance, great to talk to you. Great to catch up. What you're doing is so important, so keep it up.